All right, just about ready to meet the players. I'm going to go back to my stadium mic. Let's get this thing started. All right, we are all set for match number 1 on Survival Saturday. Yes, let's do it. Okay, let's see what we got here. I see 3 players from Louisiana. Oh, Louisiana just taking over right now. Okay, let's meet the first one out of Santa Mon, Louisiana, out of LSU, ladies and gentlemen. Let me hear it for Big Toni Rodriguez. Yes, that's correct. We're going quick intros on this early Saturday morning. And her partner out of USC, out of Los Alamitos, California. Give it up for Geena Urango. All right, so Toni from Louisiana, which means both of these next two must be repping Louisiana. This first player out of Metairie, Louisiana, everybody. Oh my goodness. Her mom made me say that she was the Gatorade Player of the Year in high school for indoor volleyball. But now on the beach, yes, thank you, Audrey. Give it up for Kristen Nuss. And yes, of course, Kristen and Taryn, fresh off the plane, coming out of Paris, ladies and gentlemen, are representing their country in the Olympic Games. This player originally from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, now in New Orleans, or Baton Rouge, I'm sorry, wherever you are. You're all over the world. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Taryn Kloth. Taryn and Kristen, like, we haven't been in the same location for more than 3 weeks for a year.
Absolutely.
Both these teams won both their matches yesterday. Winner of this one goes to the final round of the winner's bracket with a shot at the semifinals. Match number 1 here on Saturday morning. Manhattan Beach, how we doing this morning? How we doing, everybody? We feeling good out there? Got our coffee? Let's do it. Let's go. First serve, a good one, but a great pass from Taryn Kloth, and she finds the line for point number 1. Welcome in, everybody. Stadium courts. A lot of fans got out here early. The first, 100 fans were in here right at about 7:15. Love to see it. It's going to fill out pretty quickly today. Oh, Kevin Barnett did get up early-ish. Hi, Kevin. You want to take over? You in? Okay. Actually, wait. I think somebody heard your voice on the broadcast before 8 a.m. Is that contractually? Oh, sorry. All right. Oh, my goodness. Great swing from Geena Urango, but I was saying, oh, my goodness, because my lovely wife, Kim, just pointed to some amazing goodies that she just brought up to the booth. Oh, yeah. A little bit non-traditional broadcast while I'm with you, everybody. I'm up in the DJ Roucher booth. I'll be calling things on Stadium Court as well. I'll be chatting with DJ Roucher and our random visitors that we get throughout the day, which is right now Kevin Barnett, before he goes to his booth. Okay, Toni Rodriguez, big toe, big swing. 2-2. Toni Rodriguez, a fantastic athlete out of Santa Mon, Louisiana, played at LSU. Everybody's rooting for her because she's so much fun to watch. She's so physical. She's been a little bit injury-ridden, so everybody is pulling for her because she is so much fun to watch. Great shot there as TKN keeps the lead 3-2. Back and forth we go. Taryn Kloth will serve. Geena and Toni on the right side of your screens. They joined up early in 2024, their first year together. Got a 9th place in Huntington Beach. Okay, that's a cross-body bang from Toni Rodriguez. A win here, especially for Toni and Geena, who might be one of those teams that's sort of on the bubble to make it to the league. And we'll talk more about that throughout the day. A win right here would put them in. It would be big for them, let's say that. A win here guarantees, at a minimum, 5th place. here in Manhattan Beach, but in a good position for way better than that. We switch sides every 7 points. It is 4-3 for TKN here in set number 1. Playing best 2 out of 3. Gotta win by 2, playing to 21. Couple of good digs here from Kristen, then Geena. Another one from Kristen.
Long rally, couple of digs from Kristen. Nuss to take the 2-point lead, 5-3.
You'll hear me switch back to the stadium mic every once in a while here in this first match. 2 mics. I have like 4 mics around me right now. I should just see what the other ones do. DJ Ruche, do you want one?
No.
Okay. And the ace for 6-3. People want your feedback. They want to know what you're thinking, DJ Ruche. What's happening up there?
Does the FCC want to know what I'm thinking is the question.
Well, they don't seem to mind what Rich Lamborn is thinking, so I think you're all right.
Oh, you're right, you're right. Hey.
Somehow gets that around the block for the nice kill off the net under the block. 4-6. Rodriguez to serve. Urango reads that one all the way in the line. The shot is dug. Here we go. Looking to turn the real point on their serve, and Toni Rodriguez gets back within 1. Wow, the DJ booth is busy this morning, DJ Ruche. You're a popular guy. Morning, Colby. Intern's back. You know, you never know what kind of intern you're gonna get. I think we got a good one this weekend. Colby, what's your story? Are you in school right now?
I do. I go to UCLA.
You go to UCLA. Do you play volleyball?
I play on the club team.
Yeah, you do. Fantastic. That's a yes. You do play volleyball. I love it. She is the MVP of the club volleyball team at UCLA. Did you win the national championship? Let's go. Urango with the kill, 6-7. 1 point to the switch. Colby won the National Club Championship at UCLA. Indoor?
Indoor.
What do you play?
I play outside hitter.
Starting?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. Come on. Yeesh. Oh, now producer Kelly is asking me a question very quietly because she doesn't want to be on the broadcast. There's a shot up and over for Taryn Kloth. We're going to switch sides, 8-6. Producer Kelly, who has been producing on the AVP since
2006.
2006. DJ Ruche has been DJing on the AVP since
2003.
And Colby has been interning on the AVP since
2024.
yesterday. Fantastic. Very nice. Producer Kelly, what do you want? Yes. We're going to tell a story about TKN at the technical timeout, about how close their relationship. I would like to heads up on that. I mean, I can talk about that. Oh, we're going to have a video. Oh, great. Okay. Great. The touch and turn. Great dig from Toni Rodriguez. Kristen Nuss to turn another transition to go up by 3. Yes.
TKN get the lead back out to 3-9-6.
That pokey, too good. Kristen Nuss, wherever she plays on the AVP around the world, her vision, her touch is really at the top of this lovely game of beach volleyball. It's 7-9. Toni Rodriguez, she's got high aspirations in beach volleyball as well, not only domestically but internationally. To the deep court. Great shot. If you're going, if you're going to do an off-speed shot, going up and over the block, pushing it as deep, stretching the court as much as possible, or going short just over the block and in front of the defender is best. When you get those off-speed shots to the middle of the court, those are the ones that are usually dug. That's a perfect in-rhythm set to Geena Urango, but the swing is out of bounds. She was looking for a touch. She doesn't get the touch. Thinking about calling a timeout, maybe. No, they're not going to. 11-7. Yeah, good swing up the seam, but yeah, that was definitely not touched by the block. That floats just out of bounds wide. 8-11.
Watch the option, I got that.
Beautiful recovery set, but easy dig for Urango. Okay, they had an opportunity, but TKN managed the side out to stay up by 4. 1 point to the automatic technical timeout. We take an automatic timeout at 21 combined points in sets number 1 and 2. Self-cover, good cover, and a great set from Toni. The swing is, oh my, that is real close, and yeah, it is right on the line. I can see the ball mark from here. Kristen Nuss takes a look. She's satisfied. It's 9-12. Well, TKN just got back from Paris. They travel all over the world together. They've been basically roommates since they played together at LSU, going everywhere with each other, and that's why they're so connected on the court.
And I are like big sister and little sister. She is definitely my little sister, and sometimes she drives me crazy and she just pokes me a little bit. And when you poke the bear, I just get angry. I do talk Taryn in practice though, whenever we play against each other. It's kind of a joke now because we kind of know each other's limits on what we can and cannot stand. So it's kind of fun.
TKN, one of the favorites for fans here in the USA to watch and around the world. Hi, I'm Mark Sherman. Who's on camera? That's DJ Boucher. There's producer Kelly. There's my wife. There's producer Chris. All sorts of people. I love it. I love it. We got a good vantage point. We are way up top, producer Kelly. Producer Kelly was not expecting to be on camera, and it made her very uncomfortable. So thank you. Thank you, Ange. Let's have more of that happen on this match, just to make producer Kelly uncomfortable. Producer Kelly, by the way, just got back from Paris as well. She was producing the, there you are, you're back. She was producing the indoor volleyball. How was that, Kelly?
Long.
Are you awake right now?
No.
Okay, great. Toni serving 9-12. Okay, Kristen Nuss up the middle.
Taryn Kloth back to serve 13-9. Here is set number 1.
I'm pretty sure people on the broadcast heard that, Kim. Got a juice here. It's called 50 Shades of Green from a juice shop here in Manhattan, and it tastes like salad. 10-13. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Or it's just a thing? It's not. It's a weird thing. Yeah. I'll stick with coffee. Taking a look, nobody up there, and Kristen Nuss with the open court down the line. Nuss, Gatorade Player of the Year indoor volleyball in Louisiana. You're welcome, Audrey. But then all about the beach at LSU, especially when she teamed up with Taryn Kloth. Up the seam, Toni Rodriguez. Toni will serve. Such a good swing and just ripping away. That seam is never a bad idea, everybody. The seam right between the blocker and the defender. And there's a seam, whether the the blocker's blocking line or angle, there is always that middle seam. And if you can sort of hide it until you do it at the very end, there's a pretty low chance the blocker is going to dive that inside arm into the seam. So up the middle is very often a good choice in beach volleyball.
Really good counter by Geena, another chance. She fights it through the block, 12-15.
Hey, go for it, go for it.
Taryn Kloth affects so many plays up at the net.
So good, G, so good, G.
All right, 12-15. Big point coming here as we get to the latter stages of set number 1. It'll either be a 2-point or a 4-point ball game. Not a great pass. Looks like it's going to be a free ball, if even that. It'll be a point to Toni and Geena as Kristen came under the net and interfered with the other side. So we're going to switch sides at 13-15. Now let's check this one out. So trying to save that one. And yes, if you come under the net, you actually can come under the net if you don't affect the other side. But because she made contact with Toni and she was fully under the net on the other side of the net, that's interference. And an automatic point to the other team. That'll keep the lead at 3 for Kristen and Taryn.
One game for me.
Hey, I'm in.
Fight, fight.
Just out of reach, that gets down. And look how long she held that wrist. Looked like she was going cutty. Kristen thought she was at the last second. And you really got to hold it long against Kristen Nuss. Maybe reads better than anybody else in the world. Legit, Kristen Nuss. You got to hide it if you're going to get a shot, a loopy shot down on Kristen Nuss. Taryn Kloth.
The second block for a point by Taryn Kloth, 18-14. We're going to take a timeout. Team timeout by Geena and Toni here in set number 1.
Each team has one timeout to use at their discretion. Toni Rodriguez, Geena Urango will take theirs right meow. This is the Manhattan Beach Open, everybody, and that is Taryn Kloth and Kristen Nuss. Two-time AVP Team of the Year the last 2 years. They've got 6 wins already in their young AVP career. They are ranked number 2 in the world. They were number 2 in the world coming into the Olympic Games. Repping the Slunks gear. I love to see it. What do you want, Producer Kelly? I can tell you want something. They're going to talk about the league. Who's going to talk about the league?
I just gotta get.
I'm going to talk about the league, or am I throwing to a video? What's
I go
happening?
aggressive, yeah.
Oh, let's put the schedule up there. I love it.
I got that one that the last second, so I don't know if I.
Yes, the league. You can see it all over the site if you're here on site at the Manhattan Beach Open. And it starts 2 weeks after Chicago, September 14th, here in Los Angeles. Yeah, there you go. The rest of the AVP schedule this year. We go to Chicago, and then it's the league, ladies and gentlemen. 9 straight weeks, 5 of them in Southern California. We're also going to go to Miami Austin, Palm Beach, and Dallas. 8 men's teams, 8 women's teams in the league, and you'll have a men's team and a women's team playing together on our 8 teams. DJ Rouchet approved of everything I just said. Thank you for that. Here we go. Geena up the seam for the kill, 15-18.
Geena.
The touch, Kristen Nuss, 19-15.
1 point with a side switch. It will be Kristen Nuss back to serve.
And see, look at that. Look at that look that she took as she was running towards that set. Before she jumped, she saw the open court. She put it right where she wanted to. It's one thing to see it. It's another thing to be able to execute. Oh, the tomahawk save to keep it alive. Making them work hard for it. There we go. The left hand of Geena Urango gets it done. She can go right, she can go left. And she's going to switch from the right to the left side of the court, at least as you're looking at it on your screen, at 16-19.
It is set point. You're in set number 1. Set point for TKN.
It'll be the TK of TKN. Back to serve, Taryn Kloth. Not Kloth, Kloth. Not Nuss, Nuss. Good deep serve, man. That thing was dropping real quick, and I think we're going to get an illegal contact, a lift. So if you're a blocker up there, you really can have the ball, you know, stay on your hand for a while. But it's sort of like, let's see here. Let's see what this contact was like. Yeah, it was a little bit much. As she touched it, her hand even dropped a little bit, and then she threw it back. So that was a judgment call, and I think I agree with Toni. Not that that matters, our referee, Toni. Kristen Nuss with the final kill of set 1.
TKN hits set number 1, 21-17.
So they got out to a little lead at about 8-6, maybe it was 10-7, and they really held on to that. Great job by TKN here in set number 1.
The AVP Manhattan Beach Open is brought to you by Rainstorm Clean Energy. Great flavor, zero sugar.
How about a little magic, huh?
Yeah, baby, that is right. It is time. Ladies and gentlemen, I could not be happier to be right here, right now.
We're in Austin, Dallas, Texas, San Diego.
Get involved and have a reaction out here.
In set number 1, TKN. Sorry, weird things happen during set breaks in the DJ booth. TKN, 565. Not a lot of mistakes from those two. We get started here. The first dig for Kristen, and she turns one down the line.
Kristen Nuss back to serve 1-0 as she turns the first transition point here in set number 2.
Nuss scoops right back to Toni Rodriguez. And then off the block, off the edge of the block, Urango for the kill. I gotta think you're gonna need to see Geena and Toni making some defensive stops to really have a chance in this one with the way that Kristen and Taryn are playing. Geena Urango is a fantastic server. That was a pretty good one. It was floating, but Nuss with a perfect pass and the cutty as she falls away from the net and manages to stretch the court. Check this out. Falling away and then, sending it all the way across. That is just sweet. And a perfect serve. Boy, it looks like she's going in the middle and just snaps that wrist to the left side. Check this out. Even got Geena going a little bit towards the middle of the court and then just no chance. Great job by Toni and Geena to keep that one alive and get a chance. But the free ball to TKN is typically going to end up as a point for them. It's 4-1. I need to see an early timeout here from Toni and Geena to stay in this one. Once again, these two teams won their first 2 matches yesterday as they look to make it to the final round of the winner's bracket. Love that on to deep middle swing from Taryn Kloth. She's serving for the 3rd time in a row. This time to the other side and another ace, 5-1. Geena taking a look over to her coach, Angela Benson, DJ Rouchet, encouraging a team timeout here at 5-1. I'd probably call it 2. We should get a timeout, DJ Rouchet. Like 2 a day, maybe. Nice swing to the side. Switch, 5-2.
Urango with the kill. Switch sides, 5-2. Quick start for TKN. Here in set number 2 as they look to close it out in straight sets. Both these teams won their first 2 matches of the NBO yesterday.
I know, it's repetitive. Sometimes I'll say the same thing. Sometimes they say things on the broadcast, and I'm like, I should say that to the people in the stands, too. So you all get to hear it twice. Short serve, good pass. Kloth. Taking a look, and then the left, Toni is dug by Nuss. Long rally, lots of great touches. TKN find a way to get the side out. But those are the opportunities that Toni and Geena are looking for. Running the back sets. And right to the backcourt. Another good shot from Kloth, 7-3. I asked Taryn and Kristen how they feel about the whole jet lag thing coming from Paris, and they're like, our bodies haven't really known where we are for the last year. So, you know, it's just how we live now. Beautiful back set. Geena Urango, the kill from Toni. Producer Kelly, how are you feeling with the whole jet lag thing?
Oh, I was up at 5 a.m. This is great for volleyball.
You're right. 5 a.m. is not bad. Okay, back within 2.
It is 5-7.
Another short serve to Taryn, another back set to Taryn, and I think she hit that exact spot a few points ago. Stretching the court. Want to put it as close to the lines as you can, and it's pretty darn close. 1 point to the side switch, it's 8-5. Deep floater, that thing was just about to drop to the line. Good pass, and the pokey around the block.
Will switch sides, top serve, great pass. Toni Rodriguez with the kill is 6-8.
On the stands, looking good. What time is it, DJ Rouchet? 8:34 a.m. I like it. Stands are, pretty full for an 8 a.m. match. I love Manhattan Beach. Fantastic. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. It's so nice and comfortable out right now. I love a good marine layer. You got some people with their long sleeves. Nobody really wears anything heavy in Southern California unless they want to feel like, pretending like it's actually cold. So very similarly to set number 1 at this point, Taryn and Kristen with a 2-3 point lead. And then they just sided out real strong and didn't really let Toni and Geena back into it at all. Big swing, big toe off the edge of the block, 7-9. All right, got to think from the service line. They need to go pretty big to try to get Taryn and Kristen in trouble to have a chance to get back in this one. Rodriguez at the line. Tight set. Urango the dig to get back within 1. Yes. So Geena Urango, Toni Rodriguez, 8-9. And the ace to follow it up.
We are tied at 9.
Boy, what a recovery. Geena, that's real impressive. Down 5-1. Me and DJ Rouchet are saying, take a timeout, take a timeout. They don't need no timeout. Yeah, I'm like, whatever. What do you guys know? Since that point, they're on an 8-4 run to tie it at 9. Short serve, man, mixing up those serves at Taryn, but Taryn keeps the lead 10-9. 10-10. This Southern California crowd urging on Geena Urango with the kill. Geena Urango, the first ever scholarship player in the beach volleyball game in the NCAA, went to University of Southern California. She serves at Taryn, so they're keeping it on Taryn. Kloth, and a chance to take the lead at the technical. Toni Rodriguez, 11-10. So we're at the technical at timeout as Geena and Toni, what a rebound to take the lead. We're gonna chat about Kristen Nuss for a minute here in the technical. She has got every shot in the bag, and especially being from Louisiana, she's got that jumbo shrimp too.
While going over your head, you're just like, oh, crap. You're like, they got me. It's always kind of fun too, because you're like, in my head, I think if someone does it to me, I'm like, do I do it back to them? Like, I have to get it back, right? It's like the devil and angel on your shoulder. Like, no, I think I got to get him back this time. Like, is it? But then you're like, is it the next point, or is it like maybe a couple points from now? You're like, that's always the toss up. And so from now on, whenever you see someone hit a jumbo on me, I'm probably like, when do I get him back?
Kristen Nuss in this one, 10 kills. Most of those coming in set number 1, as now the servers on the other side of the net. Geena and Toni have switched it to Taryn. She's also got 12 digs, does Kristen Nuss, and the ace. Pretty cool. Volleyball is you know, just widening across the USA, people realizing beach volleyball is not just a Southern California thing or a Florida thing. It can be a Louisiana thing too. It is 12-10. Geena Urango, multiple time best server on the AVP tour. The jumper keeps it on Taryn. Another good one. Good pass this time from Kloth. They're making Taryn Kloth a little bit uncomfortable here. Okay, Nuss thought she had that one-on-one. That's out of bounds. But Geena and Toni feeling good right now. And it really started when that game plan changed, DJ Rouchet. They started putting that serve on Taryn Kloth. That's a big turn down the line, but too much of a turn. It's out of bounds wide, and we're tied again. Good call. You heard the line call from Geena Urango. Now, when they call line, they're not necessarily saying, hey, you have to hit it here, but they are telling the player hitting the ball that that's where the open court is behind the block. That's where the defender isn't in the line. A lot of people, you know, that somebody calls line and then they hit angle and they're like, oh, they didn't listen to the call. No, they did listen, but the call is just telling you where the defender isn't. 13-13, back and forth we go. We stay tied.
That is out of bounds. Toni, Geena keep the lead, 14-13. 1 point for the switch with Geena Urango. Back at the line.
And we will take the side switch at 14-14. Producer Kelly Just gave me a side eye. What do you want, Producer Kelly? You can tell me. This is for later. She's got ideas. Would you like to tell the see? Listen, people watching the broadcast aren't on site, so you can. Yes, I would like to take a poll. What do you want? Here, you tell the people, Producer Kelly.
This is a little bit long story, so I don't like
Okay, no, I don't want a long story. Nobody wants a long producer story. Okay, we may do something later. Sounds great.
That's a great set from Geena Urango. Toni with the finish, 5-15-14.
Well, now my curiosity is piqued from Producer Kelly. I need to know. I can't let it go. Boy, that is a nasty floater. And a great set from Taryn Kloth. But here we go, a chance to go up two, and once again, as she does so often, Kristen Nuss says, nope, not gonna let you have that one. Still gonna get the side out. 15-15. The ability to stay in the rally, have the confidence, the knowledge that you are an incredible defender. And if you're Taryn, an incredible blocker, even if you have to give a free ball over or you don't get the side out one way or the other, you still got a chance to get it, okay? We're just got to do our thing on defense. That serves out of bounds. Rodriguez Urango maintaining that 1-point lead. Urango. Jump floater. Not a great pass. That was not a super tough serve. And it's going to end up for another chance for Geena. Kept alive. Nobody at the net. Geena is dug by Kloth, and it's a perfect dig, but a double contact is going to be the call. Maybe a little bit of a tight call, but the most spinny that we've seen a set so far in this match, and not a big argument from Nuss, as Geena and Toni take the lead. A fantastic job by TKN to keep the ball alive. And then there's the double contact. I would agree with that call. So the side out, TKN. DJ Rouchet does not like the decision to serve Kristen on that one after she just got called for a double. And they've been getting points off too. You didn't say anything? All right. You're our analyst. And the ace from Taryn Kloth, 17-17. Big point here. It will be officially crunch time at 18-17. At the potentially final side switch of set number 2. As Geena Urango smooths out the sand, gets ready to go for this one. Taryn Kloth waiting patiently, spinning that ball between her pointer fingers. And here we go. Where will she go this time? Back to almost the same place, but it doesn't clear the net. We're going to switch sides.
And it is officially crunch time here in set number 2, 18-17. Toni and Geena. Is it in? Is it out? It is out of bounds, and it's 19-17.
A 2-point lead with 2 to go. Off the net, kept alive, and then just out of bounds, as you couldn't see there, but it is out of bounds. for set point, not yet.
Is set point 2018.
Urango from the middle, jump serve coming. It is just out of bounds. Good eye from Nuss, 19-20. And here we go. Taryn, Kloth. They need a real point from their serve. Geena and Toni just need the side out to go 3 in our first match of the day. First of 9 here on Stadium Court. Pretty easy float serve, perfect pass. Good set. And it's out of bounds. That is out of bounds.
Just out of bounds wide, it's 2020.
(20-20). Gotta win by 2. Well, the start of the play was the exact same, and then the finish by Toni up the middle. 21-20, set point, numero tres. Kloth to get to the side switch.
We will switch sides. 21-21. Blackjacks on the board. Manhattan Beach, how y'all feeling about this early morning match on Saturday? Yes, we do.
Crowd loving it in the 8 a.m. hour. Another set point.
Set point number 4, Geena Urango at the line.
A chance here for Geena. Nobody at the net. Nuss. We play on. Kristen, Nuss.
2s across the board, 22-22 here in set number 2. The ace from Taryn, Kloth, 23-22. It'll be match point after the team timeout from Geena and Toni.
Look at that thing dive. And it was really just, it wasn't a power serve per se. Sort of holding the finish. Taryn, Kloth, 23-22. Winner of this match. We'll have one more match today in the final round of the winner's bracket to make it into the semifinals. Loser of this match will move into the contenders bracket. They'll have to play a little bit more to fight their way through the contenders bracket. Angela, Benson, Benny, the coach of these two. Benny now a coach at LMU. Ah, yes, that crowd looking good right now early on. Here we go, here we go. Let's make them welcome the athletes back on the court, shall we?
Manhattan Beach, let me get a round of applause for these athletes coming back on the court. 23-22 match point for TKN.
Easy jump serve this time. Urango to stay alive. Yep. That's too good. Wow. Slicing and or dicing. Geena Urango. 23-all. Boy, the stands are almost full, everybody. There's still a spot for you, though. If you make it down here, it is free general admission. We've also got Club 360, the Sand Club, where you can eat sushi on the beach. Sushi by scratch? Yeah, legit. And it's so good. And that is so good.
Oh, how the turntables have. It is now set point once again for Rodriguez and Urango.
Hybrid serve there from Big Toe. Oh, it won't quite trickle over. It's 24-24.
One point to the side switch at 24-all.
Fine. Push. Why?
Toni with authority.
We will switch sides, 25-24, and it will be set point number 6 coming here in set number 2 for Toni and Geena.
Oh my gosh, look at that American flag. Look at that Statue of Liberty up in the top left of your screen. That is fantastic. Let's go.
Touch. Mine.
And that's out of bounds.
And we are going free in our first match of the day here on Stadium Court. Wow, from down 5-1.
Hard set. Hard driven.
Geena and Toni, that was the final point. Watching that one fall out of bounds. We got the coin flip here with referee Toni and Scotty. Or did we already have the coin flip? Yes, we did. Geena was asking, what do we want to do? Do you want to take side or receive? I do believe it'll be receiving serve, Urango and Rodriguez. Taking on the Olympians, TKN. Winner moves on in the winner's bracket.
Good swing by me. Sarah, live shot. Okay, early line ball. Bounce off here, bounce off. Oh.
The AVP League running 9 straight weeks, September to November. We'll have 8 teams. Each team connected to a city. We'll have 1 men's pair and 1 women's pair. Heritage event winners, any winners of Huntington, Manhattan, or Chicago are automatically in the league. And then we fill out the rest of those top 6 spots to the highest point finishers, 2 out of 3. We take your best 2 out of 3 heritage events. We've also got 2 potential wild cards that could be used. They're going to be Saturday and Sunday events. You're going to have 4 of the 8 teams at every single one of these stops. So all of those city teams will play 4 times throughout the 8-week league. And then the top 4 teams overall will make it to the championship in Los Angeles. Here we go. Underway in set number 3. Urango down the line, on the line.
Urango after the kill, back to serve 1-0.
In the angle, Taryn Kloth 1-1. That's Toni's first block of the match. If she can get that going here in set number 3, be big time for them. Toni was at the line. Beautiful one-arm dig from Toni, but the swing into the tape. Back to serve at 2-2 after the error from Toni will be Kristen. Nuss will switch sides after this one. Switching sides every 5 points as we play to 15 here in set 3.
That is out of bounds. We'll take our side switch at 3-2. Switching sides every 5 points here in set number 3. First to 15. We'll take our first match of the day here on Stadium.
We stay tied 3-3. Boom, that was a huge swing. And the dig just over the net. Hard to control a ball coming that hard at you. Nuss. Pokey cutty. That's out of bounds for 3 TKN. Geena and Toni getting lots of opportunities on great defensive plays. TK. Jump serve from Taryn. Off speed, off the block and out of reach. 4-4. Using the block for the kill.
Toni and Geena take the lead back 5-4.
Boy, that is almost said good side out. I did not catch the line though.
That's out of bounds, 6-4.
It was a tough serve, but they still got a good chance playing a little bit of pinball. It was real quick touches, but the swing goes out of bounds long. Yeah, just barely long. no touch, says Toni Rodriguez. All right, here we go. The Olympians are in trouble here in set number 3. It's 6-4. Toni Rodriguez out of Santa Mon, Louisiana. The ace!
Toni out of Santa Mon, Louisiana with the ace at 7-4. We'll take a team timeout by TKN.
Boy, those stands might be like legit filled. Are they stopping people from coming in? No, there's still a few spots. Pretty soon, though, it's going to be a line outside of Stadium Court. You better get down. If you're watching on TV and you're in the South Bay, get your butt down here now. Or give us money and buy VIP. Here we go. Floater this time. Geena Urango was all over that, but gave Taryn another chance. It's 5-7.
Nuss with the dig, Taryn with the tailback within 1-6-7.
Boop. Boop. Yeah, DJ O'Shea, I think you're right. I don't think Taryn even jumped for that kill. Perfect dig right to her hand. And the defense was just not ready for it. Urango, beautiful shot. The finesse from Geena. She'll serve 8-6. The one-arm stab by Taryn, and wow, yeah, big play there. We're at the halfway point of set number 3.
It is 7-8, halfway through the third. No technical timeouts in set number 3.
One scoop by Kristen, 2 scoops by Kristen.
The scoop and deliver. We got 2 scoops by Kristen Nuss on that one. It's 8-8.
Scoop number 1. Actually, sir, I would like 2 scoops in a waffle cone. And TKN
Following the timeout, down 4-7. It's a 5-1 run for TKN. 9-8.
Oh, right on the line. That's good. That is good. Geena Urango. Left-handed, right-handed, either hand. Ah, so impressive. I can do literally nothing with my left hand. Taryn Kloth locked in. Now you can tell there's something about it. She's feeling it. After taking that timeout, it's 10-9. The pull, and again, second time in a row, Geena Urango with the kill on the open net, 10-10.
First to 5 takes set number 3.
Geena Urango, one of the best servers on tour for the last decade. Can she dial one up here? Floater, pretty good one. Pass a little bit tight, but a great set from Kristen, and Taryn with the finish, 11-10. It'll be Taryn Kloth back to serve. We are scheduled for 9 matches on Stadium Court today, but DJ Rouchet and Director of Player Development, Kim Sherman, who also handles a lot of the bracket stuff, she's like, don't know if we're going to get through 9 matches today, if every match is an hour and 25 minutes. Might have to move it around, but we'll see. Kristen Nuss moving around all over the place. Great dig by Geena. A necessary play by Geena Urango.
First ties on the board, 11-11.
The layout from Kristen, and Geena Urango sticking in it. Beautiful dig to a powerful swing, 11-11. All right, DJ Rouchet, who they serving? Both Kristen and Taryn looking pretty locked in right now. They go after Taryn Kloth. Not a great pass. Pretty good recovery set, though. 12-11. Looked in rhythm, didn't it?
Nuss with a dig that becomes a set, that becomes a smash from Taryn Kloth. It's 13-11. We will take our final timeout in this match as TKN have a 2-point lead with 2 to go.
Boy, what a swing, and catching a hot pocket to boot. Going straight up in the air after it hits the sand. That looks like TKN. That kind of defense, so precise from Kristen Nuss. Give her partner the immediate swing opportunity, and it just really throws off the other team. They really got a set on defense very quickly, which frankly Geena and Toni did. The swing was just real good. 25 kills for Taryn Kloth, couple of blocks, 4 aces from her.
rooting for. Now is the time. Don't let them hear it, everybody.
13 serving 11, playing to 15, no more timeouts. Good pass, gonna run that one back. Tight set.
Taryn Kloth wraps up the tight set. It's 14-11. It is match point for TKN.
Nuss to serve for the win. Toni on 2.
Not done yet. 12-14. Toni after the kill. She'll serve. 2 side out chances. It'll actually be Geena Urango back to serve.
It'll be a jumper from Geena. Deep jumper up the middle. Taryn for the win. No. Geena is there. Another tight set. Is there a touch?
That is out of bounds, and the match goes to TKN.
Boy, that set just a little bit too tight again. Doesn't get the touch on the block. And Taryn Kloth and Kristen Nuss manage the comeback in the third set to take it.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for these 4 athletes. What a match to start the day. Toni, Geena, Taryn, and Kristen. It is 9:14, so our second match of the day will start 14 minutes ago. Or 12 minutes from now.
Taryn and Kristen against Geena and Toni. Man, what a fun one to start the day. And in the in the second set, it was a huge start, 5-1, before Geena and Toni started to work their way back. They'd have multiple set points, finally finish it off. But in the third, it was those two, Taryn Kloth and Kristen Nuss, the Olympians. They'll move into the final round of the winners bracket. Next, here on Stadium Court, Simo Van Winkle, Chang Hughes. Also third round winners bracket action. After that, we'll get into survival matches, contenders bracket. Paul Lottman and Billy Allen taking on Peter Knoll and Steven Roschitz.